Hello there, welcome back to the Ogre, the old Git Reacts, Reviews and Off Times Reminiscences. Today we're doing yet another in my continuing reminiscences of punk bands from my youth. Sort of moved on from early stuff like Johnny Moped through sort of Blitz and now into sort of the, want of a better term, UK 82 type bands or bands from that era, it's probably more accurate to say. We're doing Infa-Riot today, who, much like Blitz, came in, shone a torch for a while and then went out again. But nonetheless, they left a legacy. Some songs of theirs I enjoy quite a lot. So we're going to do one of them today, The Winner. Let's have a listen, shall we?
Try to beat me at the game. You're destroy your paranoid. Love will never be the same. I am the winner. Don't need to be tamed. You'll never beat me. I'm not on game. By myself, I need your help with you. And there's too much pain. Be alone to win it all. You are going to lose this game. I am the winner. Don't need to be tamed. You'll never beat me. I'm not on game.
So I think the main thing about particularly this song is just the sound of it. Really, the riff has the same sort of tone as Questions by Suburban Studs. It's that sort of gritty fizz, which you can never go wrong as a riff sound, as far as I'm concerned. And at this point, for those of you know the band, they were sort of developing into. I mean, this is a more accomplished song than their earlier songs, and bear in mind they weren't going that long. Again, it's that sort of commentary aspect of some punk bands where they come blazing in and then blaze out, and you know, some of them leave a bit of a dusty tail behind, and others just blink out and you never see them again. But it's what they did whilst I was here, and The Winner is it's a sort of song, really. You know, there's a lot of things said about bands that sort of morphed into crossover bands. These never did, but you could sort of see a slightly metallic edge to maybe to this song. And it is subtle. I don't think there's any intention on their part to be, you know, go towards any sort of crossover, and their further work would definitely say that that's the case, but nonetheless, it did give it a bit of a harder edge, maybe, that particular riff. And the singer always reminded me of Menzie in vocal tones, but there you go, that's just me. Solo there was sort of solo I like, really brief and simple. I remember at the time one or two metalhead friends, I mean, you call them metalhead friends, heavy metal was still quite nascent there, but a lot of people were sort of not knowing whether they were heavy rockers or metalheads, really, because it was still morphing then. But they would take the piss out of solos like that and compare them to the likes of the new wave of heavy metal, British heavy metal bands, and yes, those sort of solos were, you know, very intricate and sort of more accomplished, but does it mean they were better? No, no, it doesn't. In this person's mind, anyway, in my opinion, I do prefer sort of rock and roll type solos, really, where they're just a quick burst of fire and they're done.
Don't abuse me and use me, try to beat me at the game. Gotta show you paranoid, love will never be the same. I am the winner, don't need to be tamed. You'll never win at night. Oh yeah. By myself, don't need your help with your own. It's too much pain. Be alone to win it all. You are gonna lose the game. I am the winner, don't need to be tamed. You'll never win at night. Oh yeah. I am the winner, don't need to be tamed. You'll never win at night. Oh yeah. I am the winner, I am the winner, I am the winner.
So there you go, another song you can jump around like a loon to and sing and shout along to, which when your bones aren't crumbling and your muscles aren't wasting away like mine are now, is just a job as a youth to to get involved with. And I never saw them live, but I would have been hooting and hollering if I had been or had seen them live. Another band that sort of then went in a different direction fairly soon afterwards and sort of disappeared. But as far as I'm aware, anyway, I've not heard sight nor sound since. So yes, but nonetheless, again, what they did well when they were there. So there you go. Anyway, clicky bollocks. Catch you all next time. Cheerio.